Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our scheduled programming, so please, sit and stay with us for a while. This is a tale you're going to want to chase. Without further ado, let's begin. Not that long ago, in a place not too far from here, lived a regular little girl with a regular little dog. Her name was Mary. His name was Bob. This is Woof, a dog opera. Bob spent his days watching Mary, and Mary spent her days watching her phone. The people in Mary's phone had all the nicest things, from the coolest cars to the shiniest bling. They danced in the loudest clubs and died in the clearest seas, which left Mary wondering, why isn't that me? When she woke up in the morning, Mary would look in the mirror. She didn't know who was staring back, but the assets that gave the beautiful people the beautiful things, she felt she lacked. One thing she did have, that nobody else could, was a boy named Bob, who was very, very good. So, she turned her phone to face her greatest asset, and the fluff ball was happy to help, because Bob would trot to the ends of the earth for Mary, or the end of the couch, whichever was closer. One day, while bringing his cuteness A game, Bob tripped over his fluffy feet and landed flat on his flat face. And Mary smiled, and the room lit up with her smile. So Bob decided he would do everything in his power to make her smile. Now, he wasn't very smart, but he knew if he could be cute enough and silly enough, keep the people in the phone happy, and then maybe, just maybe, Mary would be happy too.
Well, the moment's here, yeah, the time is now. Gonna shake things up and gonna make it big somehow. Well, I'm just one dog, and I'm very small, but if we don't dream big, then what's the point of this at all? Now I'm tired of chasing squirrels, I'm tired of digging holes. I hope you never see a leash again, hitting for the bones. Don't expect your sympathy, privilege to know. The flowers got to blossom, gardens got to grow, and the time is short, and the task is tall. But if we don't dream big, then what's the point of this at all?
Once a week, Mary took Bob to the dog park, and, like he always did, he started by surveying the area, until something particularly smelly hit his flaring nostrils. It was strawberry and coconut lip balm, the kind he liked to try and lick off Mary's lips when she wasn't looking. While he was distracted by the scent beyond the gate, a great Dane sidled up beside him, and Bob didn't realise until it was too late. Up above blue skies he didn't see. Instead it was the underside of a dog, wrenching in the teeth. Bob barked and ran over to Mary, who laughed so hard she fell off the bench. At least she was happy, he thought. And that would mean the people in the phone were happy. And then
That one way ticket flight
do as I say.
If I wag my tail, everything will be okay.
Oh baby, I can fall in love. Hold on tight, gonna find out what we're made of.
And with that, she started to pack. And then Bob heard the words he loved more than any others.
And you're coming too, Bubbaloo.
He ran straight up to her and jumped in the suitcase. As quick as a flash, she had her phone out and, well, by now Bob knew what to do.
Bubba. Come on, buddy.
At first, Bob loved the big city. The huge buildings and people all rushing from place to place, seeing monuments and parks and stuff in his face. But they weren't there to explore. Every day, Mary pointed the phone at Bob more and more. She'd get frustrated with him sometimes, and he wouldn't know what to do. So, he'd sit and stare at her, and wait, and wait. Then she'd storm out the room. She'd laugh if he fell off a chair, but it was hard to be funny all the time. Sometimes he just wanted to be Bob, whatever that was. They'd walk around the city looking for places for Bob to work his magic, until people started recognizing the now famous Pooch. They hound Mary for selfies with their favorite little follower, but she wouldn't mind if only they remembered to tag her. Then at night, Mary would collapse in a heap in the hotel room, and they'd think conversation to captivate the algorithm. Goats, horses, peacocks, llamas, goats. I say goats. Oh, and of course, cats. Most of these acts would come and go. Just a flash in the pan enjoying 15 minutes of fame, but cats, like a scratched up couch or an old litter box, always seem to leave their mark one way or another. Marcel and his dad were early to the scene. They had more people in their screen than any animal that's ever been, and how did they stay at the top? They made sure nobody climbed up their cat tree and pulled Marcel off his podium. But there was one small pup who was steadily making waves, which alarmed Marcel, because cats were horses. His name was Bob, and like Marcel, he knew that to be loved, he had to keep the people in the phone. One morning, Bob was standing outside his hotel when a little girl cycled by. Suddenly, she dropped her bike, smiling from ear to ear, and asking for a selfie with the famous gooch. And Bob didn't have to perform. He just had to be. But then, like a volcano, he erupted, barking and growling and snarling at the girl because she reminded him of Mary on that day when she kicked over all the other dogs in the shelter. And what made it worse, she was wearing strawberry and coconut lip balm. Tears streamed down the little girl's face as she picked up her bicycle and got out of that place. This wasn't over. Not by a long shot. From a limousine across the road, Marcel, his dad, had seen it all.
The driver followed that girl.
Marcel's hand said, and the cat licked his lips. Marcel had seen enough. It was time for Bob's 15 minutes to be up.
Fame! That's the name of the game. And this little bit of competition is just positively lame. Because I am an influencer, you see. I'm a trending topic. I'm a tall tree. I'm an upstanding and a respected member of the community. And this little mutt and his stinking butt have nothing on me. So, here's the deal. I've got a plan to fix this up. A manufactured situation that'll ruin this little pup. 'Cause what makes a good boy bad? What makes a canine sad? The smile of a girl reminds him that the world of likes and shares can give him more than he wants had. Oh, simpler times before the pain, before the show. When you play the game, you change. And I should know. Oh, little girl. Oh, little girl. You want to be this celebrity? Oh, yes, my bird is my song. Please, already, let's go for a ride. There's someone I
after another restless night, Bob and Mary headed to the show with the biggest laugh.
Welcome everybody to the show! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls!
The man in the chair had a face that was more plastic than any face Bob had ever seen. His smile was more blinding than all the rest had been. Bob knew the world was watching through that camera. Forget the phone in Mary's pocket and getting pissed on in the dog park. This was it. This was the one.
Tonight's guest, Timothy Chalamet. Marcel!
The first to appear was Marcel. He put on a show like a pro for the host and only flicked him a stare when he introduced Bob as.
Let's give him a big round of applause. It's the four-legged star, Bob!
Bob walked on the stage and the crowd was entranced. Marcel and their dad seized their chance. The host looked amused. This wasn't in rehearsals, but he hardly turned down a child. Do you know that due to his reputation?
And tonight we have a special treat for one lucky girl. She claims to be Bob's biggest fan on the planet, and we're going to get her out here tonight for a picture. Everybody give her a big round of applause.
The child came on. It was the same one as before. Mary didn't recognize her, but Bob knew right away. It was the strawberry and coconut lip balm. She smiled that big grin and he couldn't help himself. It was the smile Mary never smiled anymore. He shot across the studio and barked and growled and even tugged on her socks. The host leapt up and grabbed it away, and that's when, well...
No! Bob, no! Get that kid out of here! Security!
They come to a commercial break.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cat people, you may not know me, but you sure know my furry superstar son, Marcel. If you're a proud feline father like me, then you know how awkward it is to wake up your furry little child doing his business. To see him straining up close. Where's the decorum? Where's the respect? Where's the privacy? That's why we work with top animal scientists to come up with Marcel's marvelous curve. Designed to keep your pet's dignity intact and your relationship undamaged. Because if you're not thinking about the base, you can focus on the face. And that's where stars live. Some dogs live like service. Guide the blind, make the sick feel well. Well, I realize that I'm wasting all my time. Ain't no
sing sweetly. In this moment of clarity, many fine philosophers wondered how we got here. A device designed to connect us, separating us like brightly lit up black holes in our hands, full of candies, hearts, and big thumbs up. Without the device's distraction, the bright blue sky became even brighter, and the sun shone like never before. When the world turned its eyes to the skies and looked up, the clouds parted. Even though the weather app had forecast rain.
Oh, come on, let's go home, buddy.
Actually, not really. That didn't happen. The studio said they dropped the lawsuit against our hairy hero and his mother as long as they left town. So they went to the hotel and packed up their things. And it all when nobody was around. Bob felt sad. Sad than he'd ever felt. And Mary knew Bob better than anyone. And she wasn't going to let her Bob take no shit from some feline.
Okay.
Driver, take us to Marcel's house.
Remember, Mary's an expert with the phone in her hand. It didn't take her long to figure out Marcel's home address. And before you could say revenge, an Uber was already on the way. Not long after, Bob and Mary arrived at the big house in the even bigger gate. They hopped over the fence and told the cow,
Just wait.
"Let us go." Mary was on a mission, but she didn't care who knew, because she was shocked into the earth of Bob and Lou. All the end of his driveway, step was closer. At the front door, they heard a screeching inside. So jumped under the window pane and found a place to hide. Bob looked up at Mary, who stared through the glass. There was a smile. He had finally come back. He hopped on his hind legs and looked through the window too. Inside, they were surprised to see an unsightly view. Marcel's face was covered in a white powder. His dad scurried in with a huge bag of candy. Marcel snaps in his hand. Marcel, what are you doing? Yes, oh my God. The cat dived in head first and danced. Screeching, squealing, his eyes bloodshot with rage. Yeah, Bob looked at Mary, but her phone wasn't pointing at him. He was pointing at them. Which led Bob to bark and bark, and unfortunately that got Marcel's attention.
by day.